That's a new icon. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly AMA, or bi-weekly now AMA. Sound is working. Thank you, nurses. Don't even see that you're in yet, but we got the confirmation that sound's working. So, how are you doing that?
Oh, thumbs up already.
Perfect.
Doing well.
Good. Four people in. This is the fastest. Sounded good things.
We left you guys hanging a little bit at the last one when the internet cut out, which was never ideal.
No. Yeah, Connor's updates just crushed all our bandwidth.
That's true.
All right, so we'll give it a couple minutes and then do kind of quick one again, like we've been doing here in the last little bit. Some good updates to share and a little bit of a tease of what's to come. All right, and as always, drop your questions in, and we'll get along and we'll get to them.
Oh, the intro graphics for the videos. Yes, Narcissus and I have been having a lot of fun doing those ones. So we're pretty stoked. Glad that everybody is liking those, and hope that it kind of brings a little more illumination to what's going on at AdBank and what we're doing here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, we'll get started. First, we're going to talk a bit about kind of the status of where we're at relative to kind of where we're at with Chrome, where we're at with Firefox, what's next on the product side, and then Catherine will get into some of the marketing stuff, and then yeah, I think that should cover it up, and then make sure we talk any questions. So as we have been now for 2 weeks and a bit, we are back live permanently on Google Chrome, and back live permanently on Firefox, on Firefox for the first time. No holidays. No holidays for anyone. Yeah.
John doesn't approve any of them.
And so, yeah, it took longer than we wanted from the time of sort of getting kicked out of Chrome to then sort of first attempt to get back in, and then our sort of final permanent solution of what we're in now. It is a little bit less than optimal, but is great from the standpoint of, okay, we have high confidence now that this setup is going to work. This setup does work. This is the setup that we can build upon. And so that's what we are going to be pushing on. Referral links are working. Minimal bugs from the new sort of platform. Connor's been providing those updates and getting everything dealt with. Next sprint is still in development, and had some interesting chats with some partners today around sort of the next phase of the technical innovation that would significantly increase the ability for people to choose if they want to do targeting and the resulting CPM. So that's kind of the little bit of a tease of what we're continuing to explore. And yeah, I think that one in and of itself is sort of quite unique to this world, and will be another step change of the ability for us to charge a CPM that justifies everyone earning a significant chunk from the ads that they see, if people choose to, but then while still having privacy as their number one concern. So yeah, that's where we're at from a kind of tech side, and then Catherine can talk to some of the marketing stuff that's happening.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited because, like John just said, we're ready to go with everything. We've kind of worked out all of the kinks. So like we've been talked about for the past couple of AMAs, we're kind of holding back a lot of that marketing spend and effort until we got to this point. So now we're really excited to move forward with a lot of that. So I did get John to sign off on a bunch of ad spends. So you'll be happy to know about that. And then as well, coming up next week, it's right in time. Narcissus and I are going to be in Toronto at the Blockchain Futurist Conference. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So there's a lot of really great companies and people and personalities there that we're really excited to connect with. So in the future, just keep an eye out. We'll definitely be sharing everything that we're going to be promoting and everything that we've kind of got set up at this point here. And we're really excited to show it all to you as it rolls out.
Yeah, I think the key takeaway is in terms of money spent on marketing initiatives, what has been released in the last 2 weeks has outstripped money that had been spent in the previous 3 months combined. So I think, a lot of sort of held back opportunities that took time until we were at the stage of saying, okay, we are at a stable state, and now let's trigger those activities, and we've triggered them, and now it's just a matter of kind of them coming through the door. So you'll know when they come, and we are excited. Okay, questions. Any update on the MLM side? So the MLM side right now that's being called, the concept that we were testing around the MLM side is an additionally incentivized referral program. So basically it's just a 2-layer referral program with a select sort of influencer, we'll call them for lack of a better word, who has the ability to sort of drive installs and has an additional incentive for all of them to be installed. So it's sort of a contained test of a 2-level referral program, not a full multi-level marketing. Always need to be aware of that and sort of some of the companies that we want to work with, and the brand recognition that comes with most multi-level marketing businesses. And so, especially in crypto, we have, there's a long history of MLMs being significant scams in crypto. And so we're, I think there's opportunities to get that benefit without that tarnishing the adbank brand reputation. And we have some of those tests kind of just getting off the ground right now. Or we have one test that's getting off the ground now that we hope to be able to repeat and scale.
So there's questions here about how to install Blade on a smartphone, and then as well a question around what browser will be next. So those are both kind of the same question. So right now we don't have a specific Blade extension for a phone, but you can on our Medium blog channel there are instructions that you are able to do it with Yandex browser. So you can absolutely do that. It does work. You are able to earn ADB on your phone with that. So that's really, really excellent. We don't have plans. We haven't released any plans for the next browser, the next extension, or anything like that just yet, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're pretty happy with Firefox, the coverage between Firefox and Chrome, and very happy at the relative number of installs that we're getting from Firefox compared to Chrome. Not happy with our total number of installs, but happy with that. If we can get back to more solid numbers, and we're enthused with what we're seeing in terms of basically for every 2 installs we're getting at Chrome, we're getting 1 at Firefox, and that's beating our expectation. Mm-hmm. So that's good. Is AdBank still the second most used advertising blockchain behind BAT? Haven't checked the numbers recently. I would, if it is not back firmly there, then I'm confident it's on its way in terms of the utility that AdBank and Blade provide. Far exceeds anything else other than BAT is, I would put on a similar plane in terms of usability, even though I think there's a lot of reasons why we're significantly better. They have just a significant awareness advantage and other advantages. But so if don't have the current number, but if it's not now, then it will be very, very soon.
Mm-hmm. And will you be able to see the wallets of your referrals possibly in the future? There might be some visibility around that in the dashboard that we've been discussing, just kind of like a leaderboard kind of thing that you'll be able to see how the ADB is flowing through with everybody who's registered. I just sent you an email back today. Sorry about that. Yes. So I did receive your email, and I just emailed you back today. Sorry about the delay.
Perfect. Okay, awesome. Good questions. Any other questions? Okay, awesome. As always, appreciate everyone in the community. Appreciate the questions. Appreciate the time that people spend helping to raise the awareness of adbank and Blade and get people to install it, and in the end that helps the entire community out. So yeah, really appreciate everyone in the community's efforts, and as always, if there's any questions, we're happy to answer, and look for some stuff from Catherine at the Futurist Conference, and look for the sort of the marketing stuff that we've finally kind of released the horsepower behind. So aware of the hiccups. So conscious of the hiccups that affected the project. So I think, great question. I think what you're referring to, and correct me if I'm wrong, but is like the Blade, the Chrome issues around Blade, and the current install rate versus the original install rate. So current install rate is currently slower than the original install rate, and that is a concern. We knew that the 2 extension solution would not be is an extra step. So the number of Blade IDs that are being created is less than it was at the start. However, we've got the 2 extensions now, so we're getting some additional coverage, and we're getting the Chrome plus Firefox. So are we confident? Absolutely. We have the path to turn the dial on getting in more installs, and we are pursuing those options now. And so I think what you're seeing is a slower out of the gate. When we first launched Blade, we kind of released that initial push right away. So initial push right away, and then dialed it up, and then got stopped. The second time, pushing it out the door, and then been slower on dialing it up, but been more confident, and so been putting bets in place and some marketing spend in place that have longer term payoff. So I think that's what you're going to see is less sort of immediate noise and bright flash of a bulb, but you're going to see some more significant marketing pieces that will come out that will sort of be change the discussion around where is adbank and Blade sitting in the broader consciousness of crypto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should just answer that question. That was a much better answer. Yeah, are we feeling positive now? Yeah, answer is yes. I mean, the excitement around the discussion that we had today around the next potential technical innovation associated with Blade, it's like how it's crazy that this world is going to exist in the future, and the ability to control your data, to be targeted appropriately, to get rewarded for ads that you're seeing, that's going to exist. And I don't see anyone else that is as far along on that path as adbank is. So yeah, I think myself and the entire team is very excited about where we are, what's to come, and we're still in the fight and still pushing very hard. Okay.
All righty. Well, that looks like we're kind of slowing down on questions there. When does Catherine get a holiday? They're sending me to Toronto. That's my holiday. No, we've all had our couple days off. I went and saw my family for a little bit. Very nice. But, we're always connected. We always love Telegram, right?
Awesome. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. All right. Bye.